Here's my favorite pancake slash waffle recipe if you want a screenshot. It's super easy and I like how it has more protein with the yogurt. It also makes a bunch, so we end up freezing half of them typically, and then I just pop them out of the freezer, pop them in the toaster, and then it's a quick, easy breakfast. Hello, I am reporting live from our second nap of the day. It has been a really nice day so far. We started the morning with pancakes, which that's just an ideal situation to start the morning with pancakes. The recipe is so good and I love making them and having so many extras to just pop in the toaster. So that was lovely, and the sunshine's out. I was not expecting the sunshine to be out. When you check the weather forecast for this week, it says high of 50s pretty much all week, and then it just had cloudy rain clouds. So I'm thankful to see some sunshine. It's just instantly a mood boost. So that's been great. We spent some time outside. I need to give you a garden update because it's been far too long since I took you to the garden. What else? There's like a million things I have on my mind that I want to share. Later today, we're gonna make a beet pasta, which I'm trying to acquire the taste for beets. Right now, they're just not my favorite. They taste like dirt, pretty much. So I'm trying to start acquiring it. Oh, we have a special guest. Hello there.
Hello there.
I just texted him because we actually have a chair delivery coming soon that we're both so excited about. It's for the family playroom, reading room area, and we're really jazzed about the chair. We've been excited to cuddle up in it, start reading, which, speaking of reading, I want to start a new Jane Austen book because it's been too long since I read a Jane Austen novel, and we were having tea and scones this weekend, which that's our new thing. I want to have tea and scones as much as possible. It was so fabulous. And basically what inspired it is we had family come over and I had some take and bake scones from Whole Foods, which are very yummy, very delicious. And then we were like, this is so nice because if you have people coming over and you don't really have anything prepared, which I just like to have something to offer, you can just easily pop them in the oven. And then I looked up, like, because I've made scones in the past, sourdough discard scones, and they're really yummy. And I was wondering if they freeze well, and apparently they do. We haven't tried to bake the fresh batch we made, but apparently they do. So my goal is to always have scones in the freezer, so when people come over, I can offer them some tea and scones. I just love that. And I was telling Brandon how us just talking, we were just chatting about life and different people in our life and stuff, and I'm like, this is just reminding me of a Jane Austen novel because many of the different chapters are just them just sitting around talking about the happenings and just intricacies of the different relationships around town. Nothing too climatic, you know, it's just, I love it. So that's what inspired it. But other than that, we'll see what else the day brings, but I'm really looking forward to making that recipe. I have high hopes because it has goat cheese in it, so even if the beet flavor is there, the goat cheese will quickly forgive it. So cheers to that. Let's see what else the day brings. It's been far too long since I've given you a garden update. I will say it's definitely not the most, we're not thriving. The garden does not necessarily thrive this time of year, as you can see in the flower bed. And this is where we usually have some pretty blooms. I will say our snapdragon, it's getting a lot of green leaves, so I think we'll have some nice blooms when springtime does come, but we definitely will probably, we'll give it more time because it'll revive itself when the months pass. But I actually have a whole vision. We're gonna get different garden beds, which I'm excited to share. I think I'm gonna just film a whole spring garden plan with me video. I think that would be really fun actually. And I can share everything I'm planning to plant and kind of go through our garden planner and see things that were successful in the past. I think that would be fun, but we'll start over here with our kale. It is getting nice and tall, so that's great to see. I planted the kale and the lettuce a little over a month ago, so it's pretty amazing how quickly it can grow, and we'll be able to start harvesting it soon because it's cut and come again, which is the best. Our Everglades tomatoes is looking kind of crazy, but that's what's kind of cool about it, is since it is a native plant, you don't really have to tend to it. You just kind of let it do its thing, and then you can harvest when you see the tomatoes, but then sometimes it'll die out, but then it'll come back. So I have had to deal with some pests here, but other than that, it's really low maintenance. I do need to get better about harvesting our basil because, as you can see, it's really leggy because I just let it grow out because we don't use basil that often, so it's kind of easy to forget about. So I do want to try to get better at that, and even if I'm not going to eat the basil, save it for drying the herbs or give it to a friend or a neighbor. And we have some parsley, which I use really often, so I want that to keep growing as much as possible. And then over here we have our strawberry plants looking good. There is one growing right there. That's the only one I see so far, but hopefully we'll get some more sprouting up soon. And then our lettuce, we can start probably pulling off some leaves fairly soon. I think once I planted it, it was really windy because it really got concentrated in this one area. The seeds, for some reason, they all like got pushed over. So I think the wind got to it, but thankfully with this type of lettuce, you don't really have to space it out or anything. So hopefully we'll have some nice yummy salads soon. Remembered a couple other updates. First and foremost, most importantly, we went to go visit the manatees this past weekend, and it's one of my favorite winter traditions in Florida because the manatees they come to Florida especially in the winter time because the water is nice and cozy for them. What's so unique about the Florida Springs is that the temperature, it remains around 72 degrees all year long, which is why I love going to them in the summertime, because even the ocean gets really warm in the summer in Florida, but the springs are always so refreshing, so cool, because it's being, the water is coming from the ground, which is just so remarkable. So it was amazing to see the manatees, and thankfully we went on a day where there were over 300 manatees. I believe the count was at 352 or something. I think they have park rangers or volunteers actually count how many manatees they can see every single day, which is just so fun. That's honestly my dream retirement job, so we'll see where I land. But yeah, it was such a beautiful day. We took our picnic blanket, we took some snacks, and it was lovely. I just love spending time in nature, and then of course seeing our favorite animal, so that was such a delight. And then this is the room where their new chairs come in, so I'm just waiting for the call. I'm waiting for it to pull up. I'm really excited. We're jazzed. And then another thing we worked on, I mentioned how I wanted to put those shelves within the fireplace because we took out the fireplace insert. Palmer, do you see him? He's trying to say hello to his brother. He knows he's awake from his nap. But we ended up putting it there because we had the space for it, and this room will continue to just evolve and change as we evolve and change and our family evolves and changes, but we didn't have anything else to put there. And then we loved how the chalkboard looked in the fireplace, and I know I'm gonna have so much fun switching that out, putting different chalk art on it and everything. So I did our first one, which is the anatomy of a bee. Fully got this idea off Pinterest. I think it is so cute, so fun, and educational. I used to love playing teacher when I was young. Loved it. So now I get to like fulfill that dream with a true little student. Before it was just my Webkins and stuffed animals, but now we have a little lad to teach these interesting, riveting things to. So those are the updates, and I'm honestly I'm second guessing it a tiny bit just because it's like a lot to look at. You know, we have all our books here and then we have books there and then we have there. It's like a lot going on, but Brandon was really excited about it and thought it was perfect to put it there and stuff. And so I also wanted to like encourage that because he's so like easygoing with the house stuff. He's like, yeah, whatever you want, it looks great. He just like, he really lets me take the reins with all the home decor, which I love, I have fun with, and he loves what I do. So I'm very thankful for that. But I thought it was really cute how into it he was, and he was like really jazzed to get it installed. So there we have it. And we'll be having some storybook snuggles in our new chair hopefully soon. It out. You love it? The whole family will love this chair, but I think he might love it the most. Is this Palmer's chair? Perfect view looking out the window and barking at all the neighbors. What do you think? Again, I'm new to beets, but are my hands gonna be pink for the next few days? The color is so gorgeous. We've also started solids for the little mister, which is insane. Can't even believe it. Feels surreal. So I'm making some baby food. I steamed some broccoli. I'm gonna save some for us in our pasta, and I'm gonna put some in the food processor for him with some broth and some breast milk. Quite the combo. I've been using this book, the Nourished Beginnings baby food book. I really love it so far. So that's been kind of fun. It's a little emotional because it's just surreal that we're here, but it's so fun too. Crazy, but it's okay. Let's do a taste test. It smells very beety. Let me just say that. So we're gonna get a bite with some goat cheese and some pistachios and see what we have. It's not very many ingredients, so. That's not so bad. There's really not.
It's a stellar endorsement. It's not so bad.
No, it's actually kind of good. Especially with the goat cheese. But it has cayenne in it, and I appreciate that little kick.
Do I get to try?
You want to try it right now?
Sure.
Come on over.
Okay.
You just
got
got
kind of crazy. Of grace.
I need to get you goat cheese, but not too much goat cheese.
Is that pistachio?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Here, you're not in the frame. You gotta give a full taste test on camera, live on camera. Alright. He doesn't like it.
I guess at the very beginning, I agree. It was not bad.
But not great?
It's not great. Do you think it's great?
No, I would say good.
Yeah, the goat cheese is good.
Yeah.
And the pistachio.
Day. We have spent 90% of our day so far cuddled up right here, and it's honestly been wonderful. It is so dreary outside, still chilly, so we have truly just cuddled up, looked out the window, read books, and I actually just changed to this cute little set, this cute little gingham set. I was in my PJs and a sweatshirt, but you know, I just wanted to feel something, wanted to feel a little bit refreshed for the rest of the day. So on the agenda, we don't really have anything concrete yet. Liz and I were gonna make soups and then go watch the sunset. But as previously mentioned, it is dreary, wet, cold, so the sunset just isn't, it's not in the cards for tonight. So, Palmer off. Off. You're supposed to ask for permission. Palmer off. Palmer off. We're working on our manners. We're continuing to work on our manners 4 years in, but anyways, yeah, we're not gonna do the sunset, so maybe she'll come over, we'll watch a movie and eat our soup, but we're gonna make a soup regardless. I'm gonna make an Italian wedding soup. We had it at a restaurant last month, I think, or 2 months ago, and it was so yummy, so I wanted to make one at home. And then if we have time, we'll do some other miscellaneous home projects. I have these curtain rod hooks. It's kind of a funny story because I accidentally bought 2 pairs of these curtain rod hooks because when I was purchasing them, for some reason I had it in my head that you had to purchase 2. I didn't realize it was a set, which it's obvious now, but like the listing, it only showed one of them. I guess, you know, it's an honest mistake, right? But I have 2 sets. We have one in our living room curtains that I use, and then I wanted to just install them for this room because it'll be handy, and I just love the sunshine, so they're super cute. Just to be honest, I am not excited to eat that beet pasta again we made yesterday. The leftovers, I'm just not looking forward to it. Every time I see it in the fridge, I'm like, oh, and we have a lot. We have a lot. But Brandon didn't eat that much last night because we had other leftovers that he mainly ate. So hopefully it'll grow on him some more too. But this, however, I just know it's gonna be good. Look at that. It's just, this is the, I'm gonna get more, but I just wanted to cool off a little bit as a time because I don't even know. Can you see the steam rolling off? It is piping hot. But let's Give it a taste test. This is Wells's favorite show. It's like better than the Food Network, huh? It smells phenomenal, and just being able to enjoy a soup on a rainy, cold night, it's one of the delicacies of life. That is so good. Really, really, really good. A little outside of the box for our soup making too. I've never made this before. I'm glad we did. Okay, here's our little picture frame project. I gathered all of the empty frames that we have, and then this picture frame was on our gallery wall, but it just kind of irks me. I don't really like the gold in that area, and I thought it was kind of a cute idea to put 4 photos here, but I'm not super into it. But I'm thinking I can reuse some of the photos in here in some of our frames. So we'll try to do that. And then I also have this little printer that I'm going to use to print some photos. This little dog bone picture frame I've had for so long. I want to put it above Palmer's dog bowl, but I just haven't picked out a picture yet. So I'm seeing if I want to maybe just use that one with the butterfly because that's really cute, or we'll source a different one. So cute. Pressing pause on our little curtain rod project because I don't have the right size nails. So we'll circle back to that on a later date. Where is it yellow? Now it's red. This is interesting. Now it's black and white. It's so cute. I love it. Okay, here's the vision for Palmer's little water bowl station. We don't keep his food bowl here because he has Farmer's dog, so we just have to wash it out a lot. But I have this framed photo of my 2 babies' noses touching. It's so cute. And then I have this little bone picture frame, which I already showed you with the butterfly. Absolutely adorable. That is so cute. It's cute how his dog bowl is a butterfly, and then we have that butterfly picture right above it. What do you think? You like it? Okay, 4 days since I first started this vlog. I am here to say farewell. It has just been such a, honestly, very cozy but just relaxed past few days because we haven't had much planned. It's been rainy, it's been cold, so we truly have just been chilling, working on many miscellaneous home projects. I feel like, especially this time of year, I get really inspired for home projects because, you know, in the fall and Christmas time, of course, I love to decorate for those holidays, but then After that, it feels like we have a bit of a blank slate. We can add little details and touches that have been on our list. So that's been really fun, and definitely looking forward to springtime this week. I do find it cozy, and we have spent so much time on this chair, so much time in this room. I did enjoy my office for the time, but Brandon and I were joking that we've probably used this room more just this week than we have like the 4 years that we've lived in our home. So that's been fun. And yeah, I actually need to like hunker down and plan out our garden for spring, because our last frost date is Valentine's Day. At least it used to be. I need to double check because they do change it every so often. But yeah, after Valentine's Day, I feel like we'll be in the clear to start planting, which I am. I didn't cover anything in the garden, and our plumeria is looking very, very sad. So I'm hoping it didn't get harmed. I hope it'll make a recovery. But yeah, it's been chilly, it's been cold, so we have just had a very relaxed week. But I hope you enjoyed the vlog regardless. I am really thankful for you. I hope you all are having a beautiful week. I'm excited to see you next week. I will say we have a little adventure, a little road trip, someplace that I've been wanting to explore for a while, and it's our 6-year wedding anniversary. So we're gonna celebrate somewhere kind of wild, somewhere special, and I will definitely take you along for that. So cheers, I'll see you soon. Bye.